Well, the country is eagerly awaiting to hear the president's solutions to rolling blackouts, but many have already given up, saying power cuts have taken over their lives.
It's almost become normal these days, hasn't it? You'll see blackout stage 3 at the moment. So small and medium-sized businesses say they are simply struggling to keep afloat. But as Ayesha Ismail reports, all seem to agree that political will, transparency and cutting that red tape can only make things better.
Many of these women lost their jobs at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic as businesses were forced to shut down. Their jobs are on the line again due to power cuts.
There's certainly no urgency. With COVID, they had advisory panels and so forth. With load shedding, there's nothing. Government said, the president has said he's going to make steps. None of these steps will actually mean anything, because solving the load shedding problem requires a much bigger intervention, which should have been done a long time ago. We're now going to be paying they're not going to be able to solve this problem in the short term, and which means that businesses are going to suffer. And like with COVID, businesses will close.
Ladsky says the electricity crisis should be declared a national disaster and treated with the same urgency as the coronavirus was. The CMT is run by Glenn Adams, whose wife and mother died during the pandemic. He and his son are trying to make ends meet, while at the same time offering employment to others. Adams is suggesting government helps them out with subsidized generators.
If I were to meet the president today, I'd tell him that he should really uplift the small businesses in a manner of, like I just explained, the generators, and maybe load shedding where we're getting it 4 hours a day is really affecting us. Maybe he can make a change and put it during the night, where we can, I'm sure we can live with, not to say that we can live with 2 hours, but 2 hours is not bad. But 4 hours a day in a small business is killing us.
Both the City of Cape Town and the Cape Chamber of Commerce are advising the President to cut the red tape and to deregulate in order to fast-track as much energy generation as possible.
I really think that municipalities like Cape Town, who are trying our best to reduce our reliance on Eskom and end load shedding over time, should be exempt from all of the permission and registration and ministerial determination requirements that really slow down our efforts, and that places which are well run and financially well run, like Cape Town is, should be allowed to get on with it and to cut the time frame significantly for ending load shedding here at least. And may there be many more municipalities like us who start to get on this journey to ending load shedding.
South Africa has the expertise and willing partners are standing by. They just need the correct regulatory framework. Government should not be doing what the private sector can do better. We need long-term and short-term intervention. This crisis could be averted in the short term by utilizing emergency generation, such as power ships, but it needs to be done properly and transparently.
He says there should be a free market so South Africa can procure multiple power ships to the benefit of many stakeholders. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.